Protect. Next Tuesday at 8, 7 Central on My Network TV.
Now, breaking news on KCTV5 News.
Two breaking news stories tonight. First, an officer was hurt at Kaufman in an ATV accident while patrolling outside of the stadium. A Royals official tells us the officer lost part of his finger in the accident. We're continuing to follow this breaking news story. We'll bring you updates as soon as they become available. More breaking news now in Lee's Summit, where a car hit a pedestrian. This happened just about 40 minutes ago on 470 near Strother Road. We're working to find out just how badly the victim was hurt, and we'll pass that along to you as soon as we can as well. Now to our big story of the night. It is do or die time for the Kansas City Royals. A win tonight forces a winner-take-all Game 7 tomorrow in the World Series. And this is a series that's had its ups and downs, but tonight you couldn't ask for a more passionate fan base out at the K. If there's one thing we've learned from this group of Royals, they never stop believing, and they know how to fight with their backs against the wall. We have live team coverage tonight from Kauffman Stadium and in the Metro. But let's begin with KCTV5's Brad Stevens to kick off our coverage at the K. Hi, Brad.
Karen, oh my gosh. The Kansas City Royals have delivered in an unbelievable way in the second inning, scoring 7 runs. A look at the scoreboard right now, and this is incredible, Royals fans. Here it is in the top of the 5th inning. Your Kansas City Royals up 8-0 over the San Francisco Giants. This is a do-or-die game for the Royals. They must win tonight to force a Game 7 tomorrow night. I would just return from Kaufman, where I was watching the game among some of the fans, and in that second inning where they scored 7 runs, I heard several fans say that second inning was the best inning of baseball they've ever seen in their entire lives, and it's hard to argue. The Royals' bats are hot. San Francisco is as cold as the weather is tonight. For so many fans who are at Kauffman Stadium tonight, this is creating lifelong memories. For more on that, let's go to KCTV5's Josh Marshall. Hi, Josh.
Well, Brad, in any sports finale, there's two sides or two teams battling it out for the title. In this case, we have the Royals and the Giants. So I talked to fans from both teams to kind of boil it down, and they found out that we're not so different after all. The Sherwoods and the Getz are father-son teams cheering on opposite ball clubs. But there's more to why they're here.
You know, I think it's a passion that goes much beyond the color of your jersey.
Steve Getz is 65 years old. He traveled from North Dakota to be in this moment with his son Jeff.
It's certainly a bond, there's no doubt about it. We talk about baseball every time we get on the phone.
Ed Sherwood had a much shorter trip to the K, but like Steve Getz, he's here for this moment with his son.
That's what you live for as a dad. Things like this, you know, you're not going to do this, but maybe once in a lifetime.
For these two families and others like them, baseball is transcendent. They're here to root for opposite teams, but experience the same feeling together.
This is great. Irregardless of what happens, this is great.
I'm just hoping that, you know, when we fast forward, it's not going to take 30 years from now or 60 years in his case to take my son to a World Series game, but, you know, I relish the opportunity when it comes.
And I can tell you from personal experience, it doesn't have to be the World Series or even baseball. Spending that time with any sporting can create a memory. Shout out to you, Dad. Live from the K, Josh Marshall, KCTV5 News Night Team. Brad?
Well, Josh, those dads and sons watching the Royals putting 8 runs on the San Francisco Giants in just the first 5, that's something that a lot of people are never to forget. My goodness, what a game so far. It's not over yet. Now, I can't even imagine what it's like down at the Power and Light. That's where our own Erica Talon is right now, and I will bet you it is rocking and rolling at the P&L. Erica?
Once again, it is definitely a party out here, Brad. You know, we have not missed a game here at Power and Light since the wild card game, and we ran into 2 brothers who tell us why they haven't missed one here either. The Stringer brothers charge up Power and Light with Royals spirit, from their blue bling to their rally call.
Let's go Royals!
They've come here to watch every postseason game since the wild card against the Oakland A's.
It's one of the best feelings I've ever experienced in my life. You know, it's just like everybody's supporting the Royals. We like a family down here. We got it!
After all, KCPNL has become almost like Kansas City's living room. People from all across the metro have gathered here to root on the boys in blue on the big screen.
To me, it's culture, it's different people coming together, being realistic, and enjoying the game.
They both remember watching the Royals win the World Series in 1985 from home. They wanted to experience this time a little differently, but the family atmosphere is a familiar comfort and the reason they keep coming back.
It's home. It's home.
And I asked the two of them if they would rather be at the K watching the games. Brad, both of them said no way, because here you're able to walk around and mingle, really meet people, and really party. Back to you.
That is great stuff. Thank you, Erica. I don't care where Royals fans are tonight; they're having fun no matter what. This is an incredible ride that the Royals are putting on tonight. Hey, did you hear about Billy Butler's tweet earlier and what it meant for a couple of fans? Listen to this. Billy Butler sent out a tweet asking who you would give tickets to. He said he had a couple of extra tickets. Now, two fans are getting their tickets from Billy Butler. A guy named Michael answered saying that he wanted the tickets for his daughter for her birthday, and Billy asked if he was free for the game tonight.
I was like, yes. That's all I sent him back. Yes, I was shaking. I was so excited, and I couldn't wait for me to get off work to go get her and tell her, and we videoed it, and she ended up excited, and then she started crying because she was so excited.
I'm a really big fan of him, and I really wanted to go with my dad.
That is an awesome story. Yet another indication of how the Royals continue to bond with the fans. And back to the game, Karen. 8-0 in the fifth inning. Are you kidding me? The Royals, with their backs against the wall, had to deliver. And right now, they are white hot in this game. And it looks like there will be a Game 7 if things continue the way they are at Kauffman Stadium right now. It is an unbelievable game. Karen, back to you in the studio.
And boy, would it be hard for the Giants to turn it around now, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. It's going to be tough for them anyway.
All right. We hope to make it as tough as we can. Thank you, Brad. It turned out to be a nice October night for baseball at Kauffman, but will it stay that way? Let's send things over to Chief Meteorologist Chris Suchan with more. Chris?
Yes, it certainly will. It's a cold night across here. A cold late October night, but it is awfully warm. They're inside the K right now, the way the Royals are playing. We've got a temperature near the ballpark of 52 degrees. Not much wind, though, so that's helping us out. It doesn't feel that much colder because the winds are very light. 42 Lawrence to 58 Paola, so a little bit of a range in temperatures. Out the door in the morning, we will look for a crystal clear sunrise, and it's going to be jacket weather to be sure as you head out. Look for a temperature to bottom out around 39 degrees through that sunrise. Areas up north may start off with a little bit of frost. Show you, though, when we'll see a widespread frost-free situation across the area. And, of course, we'll take a look tomorrow, Game 7's forecast here, just in case. But right now, Karen, we're heading in the right direction.
We sure are. Thank you, Chris. Still ahead, an emotional vigil for a little girl killed in a Kansas City drive-by as authorities search for her killer. And later, President Obama addresses the issue of mandatory quarantine for healthcare officials treating patients in West Africa, why the president says it could have a negative effect. And we'll check back in with Brad, who will tell us that pet owners are showing their Royals pride and how.
You're watching